Welcome to Mystic Moons. Hello, everyone. How are you today? Today was the 4th of July. Was, meaning it's the next day, early, in the darkness of the early morning. We had a quiet, uneventful day. And we watched the fireworks from quite a distance, several miles away. And of course, when you're in the mountains, you can see quite a distance on a clear night. And thank goodness today was non-rainy, non-overcast, and we could see far, far away. And of course, anybody who's been to a city in the last few years or lived in the city, an urban situation for the last, let's say, in the last, I guess, 5 years or less. And there was fireworks every single day for about almost 2 years where I used to live. I used to be high in a penthouse, one side all glass, and I often, every couple of days, saw huge, almost every night, saw fireworks. And then it was called some sort of Defense Act. But anyway, happy celebrations to all. Now, there's a question I was thinking today. I was thinking, Brad Pitt's been getting lots of coverage lately. Lots. So, I'm sure you've noticed it as well. He has a new movie coming out. And they're reflecting on his public life. Well, his private life. His private public life. Whatever you want to call it. And the fact that he has a new lover half his age. But you know what? Brad Pitt seems like a bit aged. And it made me thinking, like, why would this man with all of his money and known for his looks, why would he allow himself to get so aged? And then I thought, or how? How is it possible? I mean, come on. Surgery is surgery. And they freely advocate it, right? So why is he looking so haggard or so wizened or so gray, right? Gray. Well, I was thinking, the spirits have been like pushing this message in my head that maybe he's hitting the bottle. Do you think that Brad Pitt is hitting the bottle? So let's just take a quick read and find out. Is Brad Pitt hitting the juice again? Is Brad Pitt? Is he hitting the bottle again? He is a known alcoholic. He admits it to everyone. I was wrong. I made mistakes. We all have made mistakes. But, he is a public figure. Now, has Brad Pitt been hitting the sauce again? Because he's thinking, he has 6 kids. No one speaks to him. No one really enjoys being around their alcoholic daddy or previously alcoholic daddy. And then there's comments of his first wife, Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer, who said, Brad seems to be missing a little chip in the head. Chip in the head. I mean, what? Chip in the head? Does she have one? Well, and then the cantankerous 8-year, almost a decade-long divorce from his second wife, Angelina, who still despises him. And then his own children saying, I don't need your money. I don't need your name. Just stay away. Stay away. And you would think his adopted children, he saved them. Hi. He saves them from a life of miserables. Considering Cambodia is not in LA or Beverly Hills or New York or anything like that. Maybe it is today, but it wasn't then. But, it's just so weird that your own kids hate you. Now, okay, everybody has, come from a large family. You expect 1 or 2 to go, ugh, about their parents, but not all 6 of them. And everybody used to blame, excuse me, Angelina. But Angelina is not a drunk. I don't know what she is, but she's not a drunk. Now we have a few cards here we picked randomly. Let's see if we can get a message from the spirit. So are you ready? Let's say, put on those psychic caps. Help me along with this, okay? Mystic Moon listeners. And if you're a subscriber, thank you for joining. And if you're not, welcome to a bit of gossipy spirits. Okay, let's see now. The first thing we get is the 10 of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Is that an affirmation that he is hitting the sauce? The sauce. The booze. Could be. Could be. We'll like sit this one out a little bit. Just a little bit. Is Brad Pitt hitting the sauce? So far we got like, you nailed it, babe. You nailed it. Okay, next one. All right, you nailed it. Ooh. Maybe he's talking about his alcoholism because it's a secret that he cannot. If you talk about something like I'm an illegal immigrant or I'm a hypocrite or I'm whatever. I am something that I am, but if I talk about it, it's already out in the open and there's no secrets. But this is a secret. It's reverse psychology. He could be using, or his public relations team could be using a reversal on us, the audience. Then too, it's peculiar. It is peculiar to put 6 kids, and if you think about his former love enemy list, 6 children and 2 ex-wives do not quite care for him. Ooh, look at this one. 9 of Swords. No, 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Oof, that's a lot of baggage. That's a lot of baggage for one person to bring into a relationship, isn't it? 8 people who despise you. Not counting the other girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever that were not written about. Right? Not written about. So we have here the 8 of Swords. It's a quiet, you got it, you nailed it. And we reverse psychology of keeping quiet about the reality by talking about it. And then we have the burden of being a boozer. I can't drink. Can you imagine him not getting stoned? Come on, drunk, whatever. And then we have 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is like, 4 of Cups is a timing card. What do you think about this? He's been off the wagon for only 4 days, 4 months. Or here and there, a spot drink every once in a while. Every 4 days, he goes and has a drink. Something like that. It's something we don't want to talk about yet. He has a problem. But Inez, his current girlfriend, isn't about to jump the attention. I'm great. I'm with Brad Pitt, the legend. It could be this timing card to keep up appearances when we have the 9 of Pentacles. Nobody wants to hear about your, oh, poor me, poor Mr. Misunderstood. 8 people don't like me. 8 close people don't like me. Ex-children, ex-wives. Because I'm cruel when I always need to be stoned. I always need to be astral projecting who I am, which is very hard when you're always getting cameras. Oh, Brad, you look so good. You look so good. Oh, you dress so well. Oh, Brad Pitt, the epitome of masculinity. See, this is the whole thing. We have here the 9 of Cups. Definitely. We have listeners, fellow psychics. We have here the 9 of Cups, an affirmation. He is hitting the sauce. Then we have something about, we don't talk about it, accepting we were there. We were there. How many people can hate you, especially all 6 of your children? And then we have, this laborers. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Oh, the things that we carry around in secret, our private lives behind closed doors, that kind of thing. Then we have the 4 of Cups, a timing card, which is kind of weird, isn't it? Timing. I made mistakes, but, I live my life, which is all. We all make mistakes and we live our lives and we move on. And we keep up appearances and the crowd continues to go, yay, yay, yay. Or the crowd goes, you have a lot to keep under control, under tabs, Brad. Keep pumping that ever fleeting youth, right? Keep flaunting. Keep thinking it's me world, my world. me world, my world. Well, the crowd still feels, he's still a box office draw. But the question we have is he hitting the sauce? And I say that he's definitely hitting the sauce. He's definitely off occasionally. Not occasionally. He has it under control. Under control. Or his team has it under control. And it's hard to discern which control factor is running the scene here. But I see, yes, he is definitely, we have the 10 of Cups. We have the 6 of Wands, the image maker, the image. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. The presentation is always good to be puff up your chest, take a few clicks, and then your handlers take you away. And none is the wiser as long as you can walk one foot in the other. And when you're a seasoned, inebriated person, you know how to pull the tricks. You know how to pull the strings. Have the strings being pulled. So yes, I'd say we nailed it. Brad Pitt is hitting the sauce. Where will it end? Will Inez be as strong-willed or something as his previous attachments? It's a lot of baggage. But then again, she made her trade-offs and she's under the spotlight, and that's what she likes. That's what she likes. So what do you think? Do you think Brad Pitt? Do you feel that greaser energy coming through his pores? Now, I'm not saying anything about a social drink here and there, but when you're an alcoholic, you can't even have the fumes around you. You know that. I mean, even if, I've never been an alcoholic. I don't have those kind of attachments. But I've seen enough, read enough, hear enough. It's hard to give up the sauce. Or it's hard to give up drugs entirely. It's hard to be yourself on your own steam, especially when people have such expectations of who you are, what you are. And they ask you questions like, does your daughters speak to you? Which one of your daughters? How do you feel, Brad? Blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. That's a lot. That's a lot to put up with. So I can't blame the guy for having some sort of, shield. But with him, he goes deeper than a shield. When you live decade, year after year after year under what? Under wraps, under a fog, under a tent, in a spaceship, in a spacesuit. Yes, Brad Pitt has been dealing with us through a space suit, in effect, with his marketing team, his image making marketing team. It's not really one-to-one direct. Well, I hope he, finds a way to mend certain things. And first of all, just being straight is a good start. Being straight is a good start. So let's just send him our blessings to get control. And peace, right? Peace. Please, peace. All right, until the next time, if anybody wants to, contact the descriptions below, just email me if you have any questions. And if you find this interesting, give me a like. I appreciate it. But it's just something I was wondering, because you just take a look at him and he's in our faces, in our magazines, in our online magazines, and you just wonder, gee, how would that feel like to have 6 children, young too? They're not old people, not 60s and 70s. No, why are they? How long? Life is life. Living is living. Love is love. And that's the most important thing that we all can do, is love each other. I hope that reaches you, Brad, at some point. That was some spirit message. Pooh. Until the next time, ciao.